Hello, guys. I will do today a video, short one on so-called pandemic record keeping. Records keeping. So let's start with its birth records. Birth records are very important. It's prove your identity that you're born in the United States or you're natural citizen, and so on and so on. Social security records. Social security records. It's about your money. Of course, lately they don't send anything to people, but usually you do it online. But yet, if you can print one, it would be nice. Okay. A couple of last paychecks stubs. Why? Because there is a way for you, now a new way of coronavirus is to be unemployed really fast. Within 30 million people that they're projecting going to be unemployed. You don't want to have your unemployment rejected. So you have to make sure that everything is right because employers will not always be able to confirm that you work for them, even though they're supposed to. Okay. Then because of the banks, there's so many banks that they're, kind of everything is under pressure. Who knows what can happen? And so keep your printed few last couple of bank statements, right? Why I'm saying this? Simply, I don't know if it's going to be a bank failure, but because they're supposedly guaranteed by the government, Federal Reserve. But who knows? You see, you will see that so many stuff is failing periodically. Small things they kind of ruin everything for you. You can lose your house. You can lose your. There's a lot of stuff. So better keep it on record really fine. Then, what we're talking about birth records and social security records. There is a thing called wrong declaration of death. Usually, when you have a lot of people who are dead during pandemic or some kind of a catastrophic event, sometimes social security numbers or records, financial records are not entered properly. And sometimes people end up reported death. And if you're on social security, you can get the squad. Then it's going to take months for you to prove that you are not dead because you have a specific people to come to the area and prove that who you are, who says who you are, to make declaration, affidavits, and so on and so on. But when you have social security office or your pension place closed for coronavirus, you cannot do anything for months until you realize what to do and even talk to somebody. So, especially if it's identity fraud, if you are a targeted individual, some people can do it really deliberately. So make sure that you keep your identity safe and clear and keep in contact with your friends and relatives. Doesn't matter what kind of even maybe relationship you have with them. But please do because there's always a danger, especially when you're targeted. Okay. Uh, then mortgage. Keep your record of mortgage. Um, I just listened to a specialist, a bankruptcy lawyer, and he actually said that a lot of banks now are offering deferment, but not deferment like they put it on the back on your loan and you're still paying one monthly payment. No, no, no. The some offer 90 days till July, and then all 4 or 3 months, whatever are due, right? Even if they remove the penalty, yet you still come up with money for 4 months. If you lost the job, actually, if you're part time, you know that you don't get benefits from the state, unemployment, and so on, so on. So you can have a massive problem. I would say talk to the banks in ask exactly what they're offering. Are the money due when everything reopens? Or they're simply going to reorganize the loan and put this money that you payments that you missed on the back of the loan. If they do, this is if but please do talk to your bank. Okay. So this is it for this video. Really fast. I will do today several videos. As I said, I started the job um, as a guard, and I got a property. It's on shifts. There's a simply business center that's closed for because of the pandemic in Georgia. Here in Atlanta, there is shelter in place order by the governor, and there's very few people actually are outside. So you have a nice day for today.